Hi everyone. Well, here we are again in lockdown. I don't know how you've been feeling the last few days, but particularly on the Friday, that first day of lockdown, I felt really unsettled. Some of the primary emotions I guess I was feeling was maybe anxiety, a little bit of worry, uncertainty, and probably the overriding one was disappointment. And I think it was disappointment at not being back in the routines, back at school, back at work, back with friends again, and also disappointment about missing out on special events, things that are coming up and we've been planning for, where we get to spend time with family and friends, or something we've been really looking forward to. And I want to unpack just a little bit this morning on how to cope with some of those things. I've got a friend of mine who is in the same boat. He's actually a state champion, and he was about to head off to a show in a couple of weeks, and I was going to go with him and catch up with family and friends, and it's just been cancelled. And it was cancelled last year as well, so it feels like a double whammy. We're really disappointed. So I'm going to get him up, and we'll just have a few moments together. Some of you have met him before, but oh, here he is. This is Ross. Ross the Magnificent, he's known as in poultry circles. Let's go up there and have a bit of a look at Roscoe. So Ross was off to the Genmain show in a fortnight, and it's been cancelled. He's disappointed, and I'm disappointed. So how can we actually learn to navigate our way through some of these feelings? I'll just pop Roscoe back there for a minute. When we have these disappointments and setbacks, well, what some of the health experts advise us to do is to actually talk about some of these things. It sounds really simple, but it's actually very, very helpful to unload the emotional truck, so to speak. So, what I've done, and Roscoe and I, we've had a chat, and we've acknowledged that we both feel really disappointed that we've missed out on this event, and we've missed out on seeing family and friends again. And in an ongoing way, with all of our disappointments and our feelings and our emotions, it's really healthy to talk with our loved ones, to talk with our parents, to talk with our friends, to talk with our teachers, and unpack some of these things, and just acknowledge the way we feel is a really, really healthy thing to do. So I encourage you to do that and cultivate these things. And also, we need to, with our disappointments and our worry and our concerns, we need to actually give ourselves permission to grieve, to acknowledge the loss, and to bring those things out as well. It's very, very normal to be upset and disappointed sometimes. When we do miss out on some of those things, we can find other creative ways to make up for what we have missed out on. For example, recently my beautiful wife had a birthday. We couldn't invite anyone over. And so what we did is we set up the house, and we decorated, we baked some things, and we had a great little celebration. So we're hoping to do something again in the future with some of those events where we can't get together right now. Maybe that's you. Maybe you've got a significant number of celebration that you're going to have to postpone again. Maybe just try and do something now and celebrate later on. A final thought. I really like this. Now, obviously, there's a lot of things that we can't change, that we can't control with our COVID lockdowns, but there are a number of things that we can control. And again, what a lot of the health experts suggest is that we focus on the things that we can control. And it comes back to those basics. We can control our decision making. We can make choices, healthy choices with regards to diet, to stay on track with our healthy eating, to stay on track with our exercise. Exercise is so important. Going for a walk, kicking a football, riding the bike, all of those things help to keep us grounded in every way. Staying in touch with one another. I've been really impressed with some of the Year 12 students and many of the others as well, just getting online just for a little while and touching base with each other. I think that's really, really healthy. Get on the phone as well, whatever mode. Check in with your friends and stay in touch. So a few things just to think about today. That we continue to cheer each other on, continue to encourage one another in the journey, acknowledge what's happened, what is happening, and face some of those uncertainties together. A final thought from the good book. Jesus said that in this world we will have many troubles. I love that acknowledgement. But he says, be encouraged, take heart. He has overcome the world. And so that's the hope that we have. At the end, all things will be made new. All things will be fully redeemed. That's the hope that we have in God. So my hope and prayer for you today is that we continue to acknowledge some of the things that we're experiencing, look out for each other, cheer each other on. So in the next few minutes, maybe just spend a little bit of time reflecting on some of those things and how you can unpack them and be intentional in your day to outwork them. God bless you, everybody. See you next time.